And just like that, we're back. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the beginning of the bulk. Today's actually marks the 1 week point of the bulk. I started it last Tuesday or last Wednesday, whenever the first of the year's was, and today is Tuesday. Anyways, for this whole video, I'm going to be trying out a new microphone, so let me know what you think in the comments below if it sounds better than just what my phone microphone was before. So my bulking macros are 2,800 calories with around 170 grams of protein, and then I try to go for like 80 to 100 grams of fat, and then the rest of it goes to carbs, just around 350. So I'm going to be taking through all the meals as well as a leg workout. I think this is like the third leg workout in a row for these videos. But anyways, I'm going to go make breakfast and enjoy the video. Breakfast for this morning is going to be 5 eggs, which I cooked in Sprite oil, which I did include in the total calories. I put it on top of 2 slices of keto bread, and then I also have a Honeycrisp apple. I need to do this kind of quickly because I'm already running late for school this morning, but the total macros for this meal are 551 calories, 30.8 grams of fat, 43.9 grams of carbs, and 40.5 grams of protein. Ever since the bulk started, I cut out egg whites just because it's an excess of protein, and I like every time I have egg whites in the morning, I end up going way over my protein goal and neglect other parts of my macros. So I just stuck with eggs, and it has obviously more fats in it and a lot better nutrients. But anyways, yeah, I need to eat this really quickly. This is my breakfast for this morning, and then I'll catch you for the next thing. Oh yeah, I also made sure to cook my eggs running, and they taste so much better when like the yolk is liquidy, especially on this kind of like makeshift sandwich. Okay, as I said, I'm running incredibly late, but I have to let my car warm up because it's like 20 degrees, which is absolutely unheard of here in the South. But my energy drink for today is going to be a Prime. This is like the strawberry watermelon flavor. It does have 10 calories in it, but I don't track energy drinks just because that's something I choose not to do. It's only 10 calories. In the grand scheme of things, it doesn't really make that much of a difference. And then because it's only like 7 a.m. and I don't eat lunch until like 1:30, I brought a protein bar as a snack, which I'm obviously not going to like talk and record like in the middle of a class, but I'll like show you on the screen right now. I think it's just like a typical like one protein bar. I think it's like 220 calories, 20 grams of protein. So go ahead and include that in the daily totals. But that's what they eat about like 11 a.m. and then my lunch is around 1:30. So I'll catch you then. Just finished with school for the day, and now it's time for my pre-workout meal. I got 2 of these salmon patties. Each of them are 170 calories with I think 20 grams of protein and like 11 grams of fat or something like that. And then under it is 200 grams of basmati brown rice. And then I'm going to be pairing that with a Chick-fil-A Polynesian sauce. I know that's very random, but that's for the salmon patties. I think this is like 110 calories, and it does have like corn syrup in it and some ingredients that aren't the greatest, but I mean, that's fine. Like most of this meal is pretty healthy. You know, like single ingredient brown rice and then salmon patties. Now, I don't know all the macros off the top of my head, but I know it's 672 calories with like 45 grams of protein. But this is a really good pre-workout. Obviously, like the rice in it is for the carbs, and then there's some carbs coming from the sauce. So I'm going to eat this, and then I'm going to show you my pre-workout stack of supplements. So I just finished my pre-workout meal. I ate that really quickly because I was pretty hungry since the last time I ate was that small little protein bar about 3 hours ago. And then before that, like little protein bar, it's been like 7 a.m. since I ate. Anyways, over Christmas, I got a brand new stainless steel shaker. I really like this because it keeps my drinks cold. So I am going to be using a different pre-workout than I did in the previous like 4 day of eating. This is the Galaxon Plasma Surge. It's another non-stim pre-workout because I don't like to take heavy doses of caffeine after like 12 o'clock just because I tend not to sleep that well. But this one has a really stacked blend. But I really like this pre-workout. It's a Pez collaboration. It's like a lemon flavor. It does have like Pez candy inside of it, but I'm obviously not going to eat that. I'm not going to include that. So I've been trying this out for the past few days. I do really like it. I do like it better than my previous pre-workout. So I'm going to be taking 1 scoop of this. And then when I'm actually at the gym, I'm going to be taking this Amino Evolution. This is a cherry ice flavor, which really is not that good. But this is an EAA, BCAA, electrolyte hydration kind of mix. So I'm going to be drinking this during my leg day. But without any further ado, let's get right into the workout. So the very first exercise, just to get my knees warmed up, is going to be this leg curl machine. I like to start with like 90 pounds on it right now, just for like the first little set. And then I saw like one of Jeff Nipper's videos saying like if you lean forward when you do this, you get a better like stretch, better activation
but I mainly just do this to warm up my knees before I go into the hack squat. Obviously the first set or two I'm not going to push until failure, but usually I do 3 sets of this, and then my last set I like to take it either to failure or I just do a drop set to failure. Okay, so moving on to hack squat, I already did all my warm-up sets, and I'm going to be trying 2 plates on each side. Last week I got 6 reps, so I'm trying to at least match that, hopefully go for 7 as I'm on the pull, trying to progressively overload. And I don't use a belt for my warm-up sets, but for my main lift set, of course I'm going to use a belt, just help with that extra stability. I think I need to get those, whatever those yoga mats are, that you put like on top of your shoulders when you're doing a hack squat. They tend to bottom out in this. They got little like stoppers here. So if I did that, I get that extra range of motion. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with 7 reps. Alright, I've added a 25 to each side. I'm trying to go for between 4 and 5 reps. Gotta go. I definitely did not get 5 reps, and that kind of hurt my knees, so I'm not going to try that weight probably for another week or 2. So I ended up doing another set of 2 plates on each side. I got 8 reps, which actually was more than what I wanted to get when the first time I did 2 plates. And then I did a back off set of a plate and then a 25 on each side. Now I'm going to go into Romanian deadlifts. I've got 1 plate and then a 10 on each side, so I think that's like 45, 45, 45, 155. Okay, that was 8 reps, pretty happy with that. Then I'll probably do another set of just a 45 on each side, and that'll be it for Romanian deadlifts. I just watched the footage back of that last set, and the way that my camera was angled, it looks like I'm doing stiff leg, but I'm not. I promise, like I'm actually bending my knees more than I actually am, or what it looks like. So yeah, I'm not trying to injure myself. Don't come at me in the comments for that. Next exercise is a leg extension. So how I like to structure my leg workouts, I want to do, I don't want to do like 2 quad exercises in a row or 2 hamstring exercises in a row. So that's why I started off with hamstrings, then I went to quads with the hack squats, and I just did Romanian deadlifts, which tried to make my hamstring. So now I'm back to doing stuff for my quads. So what I'm doing right now, I'm putting on a resistance band, not one that's like too tight, but one that's just enough to like act like a seat belt. Because I find when I do this exercise, especially on heavier weight, I tend to like lift my butt out of the seat. So doing this way kind of helps me push it down and mainly focus on my quads. So for this exercise, I like to do higher reps. So I do 4 sets of about like 12. I don't like to go like really heavy, only going for like 6 or 8. I don't like that kind of hypertrophy style training when it comes to quad extensions, just because honestly I feel better burning when I do higher reps. But right now I'm starting off with 130. I don't need to do too much of a warm-up since my quads are already warmed up from the back squat. So yeah, just do about 12 reps of this. I'll increase the weight for 10 onto the next set, and then 10 more after that. I'll do 2 sets at the top weights. and then that'll be all for quad extensions. Try to leave at least one rep left in the tank. I don't try to go till fairy until the last set. Then after quad extensions, I just move on to this leg press machine just for calves. I don't really progressively overload this or anything, just because I feel like as long as you're training calves and you are increasing the weight each week, it doesn't really matter if you start and end the same weight for calves. And I'm already blessed with pretty good genetics when it comes to calves, so for me, as long as I just hit them every single week and use heavy weight, that'll be just fine. Then I superset calves with abductors. To avoid maxing out the machine, I do a little bit lighter weight with higher reps, anywhere between like the 15 and 20 mark. So the workout's over. I'm driving home right now. I'm about to go have my post-workout meal, which will probably be a yogurt bowl with some fruit in it. But that was a really good workout. I don't remember the last time I sweat that much. I think just because it's so cold outside, like right now my car says that it's 32 degrees, which for the metro Atlanta area is not usual at all for this time of the day. So they probably just had the heat cranked up a lot. But yeah, really solid workout. I'm going to show you a physique update on the screen right now. But as the title implies, I am bulking right now. Right now in the morning, I weigh 156 pounds fasted. I want to bulk up to 180, which I know is very ambitious, but my plan is to gain half a pound per week. I want this bulk to take most of the year, or like a very long time, because I've been dieting down or at maintenance for the past like 2 years, and I'm absolutely tired of dieting. Now, I don't need to stuff my face full. I don't need to eat 4,000 calories, 5,000 calories like you see some people online doing. I'm just going to take it nice and slow and focus on gaining strength. Now, obviously what you see on the screen now is a lot leaner than I'm going to be in the next few months, as when you go in the bulk, obviously you put on some fat. But I'm not too concerned about that, because you got to grow somehow to hopefully, one day step on stage. But yeah, I'm going to go home and make a post-workout meal, and I'll see you then. Well, food scale, you served me well. You lasted your life, but unfortunately it came too short. I was just taking it out of my cabinet and I dropped it, shattered into pieces all over my countertop. And yeah, there's no way I can use this. And I don't really have any other food scales. Actually, it looks like it still works. I just gotta be really careful with it. So for the base of this yogurt bowl, I'm going to be using this non-fat Greek yogurt that I bought from Lidl. This is vanilla flavored. It does have sugar in it. It's not like any sugar-free version or anything like that. I'm going to go with 320 grams of this. The first fruit I'm going to add is a cup of blueberries. Then 130 grams of raspberries. Then finally, I'm going to add 1 tablespoon of organic honey from Costco. It's going to be 21 grams of that. I got the post-workout meal in front of me. It looks incredible, so I'm going to talk really quickly so I can get into eating it. But as I just showed, just some Greek yogurt, blueberries, raspberries, and honey. Really carb heavy, but it's good because I get to replace all the glycogen from my workouts. But the total macros for this meal are going to be 475 calories, only 1.3 grams of fat, 95.7 grams of carbs, and 29 grams of protein. And basically 30 grams of protein is really good for a post-workout meal. This leaves me about 900 calories for the rest of the day. So I'm probably going to have around 600 calorie dinner, and then a 300 calorie kind of dessert or late night kind of snack. Anyways, I'm going to get just a little bit of everything onto this one bite. That looks incredible. And it tastes incredible. Anyways, I'm going to dig into this. Next time I catch you will be for dinner, so I'll see you then. I just looked up some dinner. I'm kind of in a rush because I got something at school I have to go to. So once again, I'm having to talk really quickly while sitting down here. But I got 4 ounces of Bonza chickpea pasta, which is protein pasta made from chickpeas. And then I put 150 grams of this tomato basil sauce. If you saw my previous video of the Costco haul, you saw I picked it up. Then I put 4 ounces of Costco rotisserie chicken breast in here. This entire meal comes out to 624 calories, 14.3 grams of fat, 78.6 grams of carbs, and 52.8 grams of protein. This is a really good dinner. Like, I love eating this. I just love pasta in general. But then you make simple swaps like the chickpea pasta to make it higher protein and lower in calorie. And then obviously adding like protein from the chicken breast in here. So I'm going to eat this really quickly. Then I have to head off to school. And then when I get back from school, I'll have my last little I guess snack, you can call it, not really much of a meal, with the 270-ish calories I have left over. Current time is about 8:30-ish p.m. So I whipped up a little kind of final meal or snack, whatever you want to call it, to finish off the day. I got 3 plain rice cakes that are lightly salted. I put 1 container of this avocado mash on top of it that I bought on sale at Costco. And I sprinkled about 2 tablespoons worth of everything with the bagel seasoning on top of this. This tastes really good. And I'm well in the realm that I need for my protein. So this is a good way to get just the fats a little bit higher, and of course the rest of it going to carbohydrates. But this is going to be my last little kind of meal or food thingy for the day. Then, because today was leg day, I'm not going to do any cardio just because I don't do cardio on leg days. These things are so good. I just started eating these and I realized I never read off the macros. So for these 3 rice cakes with the avocado and everything but the bagel seasoning on it, it's 250 calories, 12 grams of fat, 29 grams of carbs, and 4 grams of protein. And with that being done, I have a smile on my stomach and a smile on my face. So that's going to be it for today's video. Let me go ahead and read off the total macros for the thing. Looking at 2,774 calories. It's 25 calories off from 2,800. That's basically the same thing. I'm not going to worry too much about the 25 calories just to round it off to 2,800. It's going to be 90.8 grams of fat, so that perfect sweet spot. I wanted it anywhere between 80 and 100, and that's right in the middle at 90. With 336 grams of carbs, 183.6 grams of protein. So a really, really solid day. These numbers are exactly where I wanted them to be. And I basically ate no processed things. The only things that were processed was the Chick-fil-A Polynesian sauce for lunch and then the spray oil that I use for the eggs in the morning. Other than that, everything else was clean ingredients or single ingredient foods. And that's really good for digestion, especially when you're eating a lot and you're on the bulk, because you want foods that are easily digestible, foods that can pass through your stomach, give you the nutrients you need, not cause you to bloat, not cause you to slow down, because you want to eat food to get stronger, not to get weaker and to feel lazier. So anyways, thank you so much for watching. Let me know in the comments below if you made it to the end of the video. See you when I see you again. Goodbye.